Have you ever found yourself in a debate or discussion where the conversation suddenly takes a left turn, leading you away from the main topic and into a completely unrelated issue? That, my friends, is the work of a red herring fallacy. It's a cunning strategy that's more prevalent in our daily conversations than we might realize. Imagine you're having a heated discussion with your friend about the merits of a plant-based diet. You're making a compelling argument about the environmental benefits when suddenly your friend interjects with, "But what about the taste? A juicy steak is so much more satisfying than a plate of vegetables." Your friend has just thrown a red herring into the conversation. Instead of addressing your points about the environment, he's shifted the focus to a completely separate issue: taste. Or consider another scenario. You're discussing climate change with a colleague. You present the overwhelming scientific consensus that human activity is a significant contributor to global warming. But instead of addressing your points, your colleague responds with, "But the Earth's climate has always fluctuated. Remember the Ice Age?" This is another classic example of a red herring fallacy. Instead of engaging with the evidence you've presented, your colleague has deflected by bringing up the history of climate change, which is not the issue at hand. The red herring fallacy is a master of misdirection, steering the conversation away from the main argument and towards a different, often simpler issue. It's a strategy that's often used when the original topic is uncomfortable or difficult to address. Whether it's a politician dodging a challenging question, a child trying to avoid punishment, or a friend trying to steer a conversation away from a sensitive topic, red herrings are everywhere. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Understand that a red herring fallacy is a detour from the main argument. It's a diversion tactic meant to distract and mislead. It doesn't address the issue at hand, but instead introduces a new, unrelated topic. When you encounter a red herring in a conversation or debate, recognize it for what it is. Don't allow the conversation to be derailed. Bring the focus back to the original topic. Ask for a response to the points you've raised. Don't let the red herring lead you astray. And finally, be mindful of your own communication. Are you guilty of throwing out red herrings? If so, it's time to reconsider your approach. Engage with the issues directly, respond to the arguments presented, and resist the urge to divert the conversation. After all, a meaningful discussion is one where all parties are heard, understood, and respected. Remember, a red herring might be a clever trick, but it's not a valid argument. Let's aim for more productive dialogues, free from the smoke and mirrors of fallacies. Because in the end, the truth is what really matters.